Hey, we're two fat guys.
And we just watched Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
You my cocaine.
My cocaine. Well, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Fucking, this is a bad movie. This is a super bad movie.
Man, I was the very beginning of this whole DC marathon. I was not expecting anything out of Superman's 2 and 3.
What?
Oh, sorry, 3 and 4.
Okay.
Sorry. Superman's 3 and 4.
Okay.
And then we got the first two Supermen, and I was like, these are really good. And then Superman 3, surprisingly okay.
Richard Pryor's running around.
I was like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong about 4. Oh, no, I wasn't.
Nope. Like, no one wanted to do that movie. Like, no one wanted that movie to exist except the studio.
Yeah, like, all, like, you could even tell, like, again, Christopher Reeve.
Like, Christopher Reeve,
doing his darndest, but...
Yeah, to get him in that movie, they need to, like, pay for another movie he wanted to do.
They had to, like, greenlight one of his, like, side projects, his anything but Superman projects. But yeah, everyone's got the dead eyes.
Yep, including us.
So then there's the last, I would say, solid at least 20 minutes, maybe up to a good half hour, is a single, drawn-out, long-as-hell fight scene between Superman and Nuclear Man.
Actually, there was already a pretty decently long one. There's like a 10-minute one earlier.
Yeah, a lot of fight scenes. Again, the tried-and-true way of padding out time in a Superman film, just showing lots of flying. Yeah, it takes Lois Lane out flying for no reason, then erases her memory. So the whole thing is pointless.
I think that's something new. The whole thing was pointless. We should have t-shirts made of that. Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
3 good things about this movie.
Okay. Superman theme.
Superman theme, still solid.
They probably play it 3 times, right? Does that count?
Way more than 3. Yeah.
Does that count?
No.
Does that count? That guy who played Nuclear Man was never in a movie again. So that's good. No, I guess we can't count that out.
And Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, he still makes a good.
There was one joke at the beginning that we loved.
Yes,
the cosmonaut.
That's right, the cosmonauts. He's singing outside.
It like set us up pretty good. We're like, alright, this is gonna be pretty
singing outside, and like the cosmonaut outside's like, hey, sing back on Earth. And he's like, back there, they told me to sing in space.
Yeah.
And I'm like, alright, that's pretty fun.
Pretty funny. And
downhill from there.
Way downhill from there. Just huge drop. Yeah, the effects are worse than any of the other ones.
The bunch got like slashed significantly.
And
so I tweeted, I no longer believe a man can fly. Like, I don't believe it. It's clearly not believable.
No, you will forget a man could ever have flown.
Kind of a downer going into Superman Returns because I was looking forward to it.
I'm still looking forward to it.
I still am, but not nearly as much as
as you were 90 minutes ago.
Yeah. We have no thoughts. The plot: they make some evil Superman out of Superman's hair and a nuke somehow in the sun. Yeah,
he's trying to
evil fingernails,
denuclear arm the world.
It's like they had half of an idea for like 2 or 3 movies, and they just sort of filmed it.
That's exactly what happened. It was the original cut was like 136 minutes long. And then they cut it down to 90 minutes, and they're like, we could just use this other stuff for a 5th movie. And then they didn't, thankfully.
Was it bombed?
Unless this was inadvertently all of the bad stuff that they were cutting out of the other movie. They're like, we could throw this together and put this out first.
But apparently the flop that was this movie stopped a Spider-Man movie that was going to go into production. So who knows what that would have been like, a 1988 Spider-Man.
Oh, that would have been weird because that would have then come out. I would have predated the Batman, and that'd be weird. And then like 10 years later, they'd reboot it, and everyone would.
Yeah, call this Tobey Maguire guy, not the original. It's no good. I have no constructive thoughts on Superman 4. It's bad. The best thing about it is the joke in Family Guy.
I was just about to say that. I was like, the best thing about the movie, however, is the Family Guy joke.
Yeah.
I don't even remember enough about this movie to point out things. John Cryer's in it. Weird as hell.
And he plays. No, it's not even a character because no one's like this. Like,
maybe they were.
No one's of the opinion that people exist like this.
He was like a future Back to the Future bad guy.
It's like if people
he belonged to that gang. He was a Biff's gang member.
Here's what it is. It's if Biff's gang from 2015 were imagining what people back in 1985 were like. Yes. That's what they would write.
That was exactly true, because it was very much like the 80s cafe in 2015.
So that's exactly what it's like.
That is a solid metaphor.
It is 2015's opinion of 1985.
Yeah, man.
So it's ahead of its time. 2 Red Fork recipes ahead of its time. Hell, 2 fat guys.
That's out of context.
No, there was one. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if I mentioned on these videos, but I know I told you this thing called like Child Care Action Project. It's this like family values organization. They review all these movies for like offenses to God and profanity and things like that. Yeah. So good Christian parents can see if their children should watch it. They start off with a little like review of what it's about, and I forget what movie. I think it's maybe one of the Harry Potters or something with magic or something. And they'd like this fantastic story, just meaning like it has elements of fantasy in it. Fantastic. And like, man, I'd love to just take that quote and put fantastic story, Child Care Action Project. Just wildly take things out of context.
So originally said like this fantastical story is a slight to God.
Like, yeah. So it was very unfavorable review, but they said this fantastic story. You know, it's like man, fantastic story. Hail Child Care Action Project. So yeah, 2 fat guys ahead of its time. Superman 4, quest for these. Yeah, we got nothing. But next up, we got Road to Perdition.
We've got 5 movies left, I believe.
Road to Perdition. The Dark
Knight.
Oh man, do you remember that movie?
Yeah,
that's a solid movie.
Stardust.
Superman
Returns. V for Vendetta. We have 5 movies left before
The Dark Knight Rises.
And appropriately, 5 days.
Whatever fucking you had to chant for that.
Desha, basa, desha.
That's the one.
I'm in Dark Knight Rises soundtrack.
Yeah, but I mean...
Me and 100,000 other people.
Are they even putting you in the credits?
Probably
like
not.
The extended code of the Lord of the Rings, they have, like, if you were in, like, the online Lord of the Rings fan club.
Oh, God. And yeah, those were, like, 20-minute long.
Like, why did you pass that out? Did you need, like, this movie's not quite long enough. Let's get the credits straight.
But you know what? I bet anyone who was in that was just fucking awesome. Like you just watched the Lord of the Rings, which clearly they were a fan of, if they were a fan of the online community. And then they watched it.
All coming together now.
That's kind of a nice little fan service thing. I don't know. I doubt, like, I can see it going either way. I mean, I think that they would have to say, like, hey, you're going to be in the credits, which they didn't do, but also for the thing that I had to sign up for, like, I had to sign up for an account, so they have my name. So I'll find out. I watch all the credits anyway, so I'll look for it, but probably not.
You should have the crazy accent.
I mean, because if you think about it, for other scores, they don't list out like who did violin for the score. Like
that's true. That's fair. Should have done with like a Don Knotts voice. Just see they pick you, and you can totally figure yourself out.
Fucking do it as Mike. Okay. Alfred, is that you in the chant?
Do you ever think there's a problem asking people if they've seen his cocaine? Has anyone seen my cocaine? Yeah. Is this a weird third person thing you're doing? No, I'm trying to find my cocaine. What? I don't get what the joke here is. Etc. Etc. Hey, we've had enough time. You know this video could be done, right? Yeah. Bye, video. You ain't gonna wave? I'm gonna wave.